You know what's funny? You've got. I was just looking that you've got Evil Dead and Raiders of the Lost Ark on your shelf, and they both basically have the same effects.
Yeah.
At the end of their movie, face melting and stuff.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
The stop motion.
Yeah.
As choppy as it can. I have.
And it's funny because when I watch Raiders and that happens, when the face melting, I think Evil Dead.
And there's great stop motion in Evil Dead, and I've been watching the first 3 Puppet Master movies because I got them on Blu-ray, and those have stop motion animation too. And stop motion in both of those movies can look really, really choppy, but it gives these characters movement and character, and it's way more interesting to watch than this rubbery CGI.
I did a marathon of all the Puppet Masters except for like the last 1 or 2 that they did. They did one Puppet Master.
There's like
10.
Yeah, there's like the.
And I think they're doing
Nazi
another
Germany
one.
trilogy that they're doing right now, and I haven't seen any of those, but.
But oh man, do they descend into shit?
Yeah, because once you start losing the great stop motion, and once the budgets start getting lower, I mean they're already low enough as it is.
And also, once the puppets are no longer bad, they're good. They're never bad again after that first couple of movies.
They were always good, but they were just always under the control of bad people.
They were flat out villainous in the first movie.
Because they were under the control of someone who was really crappy. And even in the second one, like when they resurrect Andre Toulon, he's not the same Toulon that he was before, and they're still under the control of someone bad. You know, in the third movie, you do see that they are just kind of gentle characters with.
But they make them that way. That's what I'm saying. They're not under any. They're not any kind of villainous control anymore.
Yeah.
They're not villainous after those first couple of movies. It's really those first couple where I find those puppets most effective.
Yeah, and I love the third movie. That's my favorite of the series. But
it's only because you like what's his name?
Blade.
No. Who was the Nazi general in that movie? I've forgotten his name.
I forget his name, but
he was in Crawl Space. And
I forget his name, but that's the weird thing about Part 3. Like Part 3 doesn't feature my favorite puppet, really at all, because he's in human form, and then you finally get him as a puppet at the end, and it's like, oh, cool, there he is, but he's not going to really get to do anything cool.
It does have a 6-shooter in it. Wasn't that his name?
Yeah, 6-shooter is pretty cool. And just like in Puppet Master 2, you've got the introduction of Torch, and Torch is really rad. But yeah, like as those movies go on, the budgets get smaller, the puppets kind of start to look a little crappier. I don't mind so much that there's no more stop motion, because if you do the puppetry well, I can still buy it, but once they lose like the original molds for the puppets' heads and faces, and they have to resculpt them with those new movies, they look really, really bad, and that's kind of sad. But yeah, that was a weird tangent.
No, I think we're done with it.
Yeah, we're done.